Georgia State, better club tonight. Their starting pitcher, Landry, did a really good job of, he pitched out of some jams. We had runners on base. We had some opportunities early in the game to score some runs. We needed to be able to hit with runners in scoring position, and we just didn't do that. We actually had some pretty good at-bats overall. We just couldn't come up with a hit with runners in scoring position, and their four-hole guy killed us. That's the bottom line. I mean, he hit 3 home runs and 2 strike counts. So just sit and execute pitches to a really good hitter. We knew that he was a really good hitter, but bottom line is we didn't do a good job executing pitches and 2 strike counts against him, and he made us pay. And that was really the difference in the ball game. I mean, I thought our bullpen did a good job. Lindley, Dill, Talent, Olenchuk. I mean, those guys threw the ball very, very well defensively, played fine. Like I said, I thought we had some decent at-bats. We just didn't we didn't put together a really good at-bat with runners in scoring position. And their 4-hole guy, he got the best of us. So that was the difference in the game.
What was your message to the team after the
Well, my message to the team was number one, I felt like they competed for 9 innings, and it just wasn't going our way. But I thought they did a really good job of staying engaged, staying focused for 9 innings of baseball, and you could tell that it hurt them to lose, which is, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for competitors that hate to lose more than they love to win. Bottom line, so you want it to suck when you lose. I mean, but my message also was that once we. The guys hit the showers here in a little bit, and once they head home, they need to wash that game off of them and get ready for Miami. We've got a great opportunity. We got a few days here, to prepare for Miami, and we get a chance to open ACC play at home, which is a huge advantage. So we need to be excited about the opportunity and moving forward and getting ready for the weekend.
Coach, you mentioned you knew about Chaney coming into the game. What was the strategy to pitch with him with the good scouting report you had?
Well, I mean, quite honestly, we got those strikes, but I mean, he hit in the first at bat, 1-2 count. I think we tried to throw a fastball inside, try to tie him up, and he hit it out. And then, in the second at bat with Lindley, it was a 3-2 count, and I think we threw a slider, and he hit that out. And then in his third at bat, he smoked the ball to first base. And then in the fourth at bat, it was a 1-2 count. We got ahead of him again, and I think we tried to climb the ladder with a fastball with Edmo, and he hit that out. So, I mean, he hit 2 fastballs and a breaking ball out of the ballpark. 2 of them were in 1-2 counts, and 1 was in a 3-2 count. 3-2 count, you got to throw a strike. We're not going to put a guy on. But the bottom line is you just got to tip your cap. I mean, he was a good hit. He's a really good hitter, and he's a dangerous hitter, and we knew that coming into the game.
Seemed like y'all hit several balls to the warning track tonight, but
yeah.
Humid, no wind at all. Maybe a couple of those might have gone out.
Yeah, I mean, again, I thought we had some pretty good at bats. I know, the box may not indicate that. We struck out, quite a few times, but I'll tell you, I mean, when you look at Landry and then you look at the guys that pitched after him, they were totally different guys. I mean, Landry threw a breaking ball over and over and over again, and it was a pretty tight breaking ball. And then Treadway and Brandon were just really high-spin fastball guys that just threw the ball at the top of the strike zone. So, I give their coaching staff credit, for the way that they use their pitching staff. It makes it really challenging, to flip your approach from a guy that's just spinning it left and right. 3 out of 4 pitches are breaking balls to a guy that's throwing a high spin fastball at the top of the zone. It makes it pretty challenging. So, I mean, I thought we hit some balls fairly hard. I thought we had some pretty solid at bats, and we had opportunities. I mean, we had bases loaded. We didn't stay in the zone in a 3-2 count. We would have walked a runner in early in the game, and if we would have scored, I think, early in the game and got some momentum going, the game could have been different. I'm not saying we would have won, but it would have been closer. We had first and second, nobody out, early in the game, and we didn't do anything. And we had some opportunities early. Had we scored early, and our offense has shown that when we score early, we're pretty good. We can get the ball rolling in the right direction, and you give them credit. They pitched really well with runners in scoring position early in the game.
We all know what Caden's capable of. He had a hit tonight, but 3 more strikeouts gives him 19 in his last 38. Is there anything you can put your finger on with him, or is it just baseball?
Well, I think they're pitching him really, really tough right now. I mean, he's not getting, he's not getting a whole lot of pitches to hit. He's getting a lot more off-speed pitches, and I think I think he would probably say he's probably just trying to do too much. But if you've ever been in that box, and I have, that feeling, it's a tough feeling. It is a tough feeling when things aren't going the way that you want them to go, you expect them to go, and he's working his rear end off. And then when you're struggling at the plate, sometimes you're just overly aggressive. And he's going to be fine. He's a really good hitter. And quite honestly, if we get the Caden Grice that we all know that he can be, we get that guy going, and him and a couple other guys going, we got a chance to be pretty dang good. So he's going to be just fine. It's just he's going through a tough spot right now. We've got to encourage him. We got to keep working with him, and he is doing an outstanding job staying positive. I will say that for Caden. And Caden, after every at bat's coming up there cheering on his teammates, he's doing everything he can to be the right kind of teammate. And I respect that and appreciate that, and I think his teammates do too. And he's been in great spirits in practice, which is awesome to see. I think his maturity is showing a little bit right now. He'll get it going.